So I just bought a new car, and it's a BMW X5. It's the exact car that I grew up in. Not a similar one or the same, it's the car I grew up in. And the previous owner wanted to scrap it for parts, and I figured out maybe I should buy it. So I did. So let's go and check it out, because I need to get into the garage to start rebuild this thing, because there are an insane amount of issues with it. And here it is. So back in 2000 and something, when my dad bought it, this was a very cool car to have. And he had it for a lot of years. And when he actually decided to sell it, most of us in the family were shocked, because we never thought he would get rid of it. And after it left my dad's house, let's just say it's been treated very rough. And I think it's time for us to make this car new again. Great again. Make the BMW great again. Someone have hit the door, the front tire exploded, so now it's on the reserve tire. As you can see here, it's not the same as this one. And to get into the car, you actually have to go on this side, because none of the door handles on the other side is working. And the interior has seen better days as well. It's paint in it, and it's dog hair everywhere, so that I'm crawling into it doesn't really matter much. Oh, I'm getting too old to this. Also, the start switch is not working correct, so it's not every time I get to start it. It's the first time it's been starting in, I don't know, 3 weeks. Started right up. Almost. Ugh, listen to that sound. I don't think this car has had an oil change in, I guess, 5 years. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, so we need to remove the cars to get it into the garage. The brakes aren't working as well. I have actually, the one thing I have replaced is the brake caliper, and I thought that would solve the problem. But the brakes aren't doing what it should be doing. Close the door. I did buy some used tires. We just need to go and get that so we can put it on the BMW. And here are my new tires. But I got them really cheap because the person who had them wanted to change it into studded tires. So he only had it for 1 season. So that's great. It was $200. Yeah. Now it's in the garage. So we can start to go over everything that's wrong with the car. I've ordered some parts already that I know is far gone. The headlight is too faded, so it doesn't match up with the light regulations. So we need to at least polish it down. The parking light in the back is also the wrong color. Don't know why. You can't access the car from this side. Door handle doesn't work. And here there are no door handles. The tires, it's not the same size of the tires on the car. So we need to get a new set of tires. They're also worn out. The seat belts in the back is not working. I think I can actually just clean them, but they're not working at all. You can't lock it. There's also a huge leak on the engine. And it's even a worse oil leak on the turbos, or the turbo. So we might need to buy a new turbo. And almost all the bushings and control arms needs to be replaced because they're worn out. So it's not been super well cared for the past years. But my goal is to make this car to begin with road legal, and then we're just going to take it from there. It would be nice if this car actually became like I remembered it.
Let's have a look inside, shall we?
Yeah, we need to go on this side because we can't go on this side.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there is paint in the seats. If you check out the driver's seat as well. A lot of dust, dog hair. Yeah. So it's going to be a big project. I just need to figure out what parts I need to buy to get everything sorted and find some new tires. Because I did get the car really cheap. How cheap?
Yeah.
I paid $500 for the car. US dollars. 500 US dollars. Which is 5,000 Norwegian kroners. So it was cheap. But I don't think for a normal person it's worth it to pay more for it. I guess it's worth more to me because it's sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have memories.
Yeah, good memories. Like, I actually remember this one. And this was the only damage we had on the car when Dad sold it. And this was actually my brother who tossed his bike into the car a day he was angry and got home from school. And there is also some marks on the interior that I remember. So it's strange to have it back. But now we're gonna get it looking great again. Looking great again. Looking great again. And I'm gonna enjoy this project as well. I think it will be very nice for me to just work on it, and hopefully, maybe, when I show it to my dad, he's gonna think this was a fun project.
What's your plan for the car after you're finished?
I don't know yet.
Any crazy ideas?
Um,
You can take suggestions.
we can take any suggestions.
Yeah.
Either I can just keep it, have it forever. I can sell it. We can give it away.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's but follow along, because it's gonna be this is gonna be a huge project. And if you have a BMW X5 or is ever wondering to buying one, I will show you all the steps on how to fix most of the things on this car, because we need to replace a lot of it. I would like to take out the engine and rebuild it as well, because believe it or not, this is a 415,000 kilometer car.
Do you hear that sound?
Yes, I'm not sure if they can hear it, but
What's that sound?
so that's the sound of an Audi R8 with a V10 engine and a homemade exhaust that we made.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he lives right there. It's my good neighbor Mats.
That's a crazy start.
Yeah. If you want to see me rebuild my childhood car, please give me a follow, press that like button, and I see you guys next time.